practice. Anyway, in the top left of Acropolis, same map we were on last time actually, it is the blue Protoss representing no one but themselves. It is Kira.
I'm used to Kira playing Zerg, or is that me?
Oh no, Kira does main Zerg. They're off racing.
Ah, cool.
Anyway, in the bottom right, representing the Platinum Heroes, the second best clan in the world, it is the green Zerg, MykeMyke.
Excuse me?
Cool camera movements.
Second best clan.
I'm speaking straight facts, mate. Straight facts.
Sure. We'll have a friendly sometime.
Oh, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will.
Although at this
Anyway.
point I don't know how friendly it's gonna be.
Oh, maybe not that friendly. We'll see. Right, Kira sending a probe across. You're gonna see this hatch first. Actually, looks like it was a after gateway scout, which is a bit weird. Don't normally see that. The scout timing suggests maybe a Marjorie. Like this is the only weird build that has a scout timing like that. But obviously, it's not all that. It could just be a normal build with slightly abnormal scout timing.
Yeah. I scout after the gateway myself when I'm playing Protoss, because I'm not a pro, but I don't know that many build orders for that. But I do understand that it's a little late, right?
Yeah, because if you scout after the gateway, you don't see the Zerg's base by the time you have to put down this Nexus, or like commit to putting down the Nexus or the Cybercore first.
Yeah.
So if you see like, let's say 12 pool or something like that, you can't really respond to it properly, because you're already committed one way or one way or the other.
And
oh, the overlay. Overlay, we haven't done the overlay. Fix it. Ah, man, it's like a CV rush all over again, like old times. It's a bit nostalgic. Right, gonna see a third base coming out of MykeMyke. 26 supply, just before link speed. Tails all this time. Oh, he actually made a bit of an oopsie with the drones here.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I've done that plenty of times myself.
Yeah.
It really sucks. And that's actually prevented him from getting enough minerals to get this third base at the right time, which was really painful. Personally,
yeah, it actually got him supply blocked as well, right?
I don't think he got him supply blocked. But, these lings, personally, I would like to send them across the map, like early on, maybe 2, maybe all 4, to kind of get into the main, because obviously you can see there's no wall, so you can kind of just sneak past the wall with the lings, see what tech the Protoss is going for. And as the Protoss, as I've told Wolfshot on many occasions, if the Zerg sends their Zerglings across the map, all of them, just go into a little alcove in the minerals and kill as many drones as you please, because they will only have a queen to defend it, which is not going to put out a lot of DPS against the adept. So you can do a lot of damage to the drones, while obviously having to deal with the lings in your own base, because you've only got one adept and a few probes to deal with it. So it kind of ups the ante early on in the PvZ matchup, which is fun. But actually there's not going to be a Stalker second, it's like a Zealot. So the Overlord is just going to pop in, see all the tech, and yeet themselves out.
He's producing 2 observers before anything else really quickly.
That's fair enough. If you want to get a good idea of what the Zerg's up to, I don't think it's quite as important as maybe against Terran, where they can be going for really anything early on. Zerg really is quite tunnel visioned early on. They can't do that much different from the usual stuff. But I guess he'll see the lair timing, he'll see how much gas is being mined, see if there's a Baneling Nest or a Roach Warren, though it's not usually as cut and dry like as that in PvZ. There is going to be a Baneling Nest, so maybe Lingbane Hydra, maybe just Lingbane, or even Lingbane Muta if he's feeling ballsy. Yep, Ling's not going to get in there. Server's popping in now, there's no spores for it to worry about. So I should get a full scout off. We'll see a lot of drones, but not actually as many drones as there are probes. Ideally, the Zerg would start overtaking the Protoss in terms of workers now, and that is actually happening slowly, but surely.
Yeah, he's a little oversaturated over there. It's okay,
yeah, could
but
put some on the third base here. Not
hope
got
he
any
does
drones
that
at all.
soon. He's actually rallying more.
Oh
Yep.
Jesus, that's 35 drones on the natural.
I don't think he's realizing this.
But I have to say, the fact that he's got 50 drones by like
Yeah.
511 is very impressive. Like 50 is a
Here we go.
pretty like good number to have.
Oh no, he's
Doing the scores.
Did he just send them back again? I guess to put them in the gas. He's juggling
Press-
around the drones a little bit here.
Press Control Shift 3 and Shift 1 again. There we go. And now the spores are going to come down. This is a really weird spore timing, I'm going to be honest. I guess he's just realized that he's got no lair by like 5 minutes. And so he's kind of scared that he's going to get DT'd. But if he was going to get DT'd, it would have happened by now. So there's not that much to worry about. Kira's going for the, I'd say, more popular, maybe not better. I used to be very much a sycophant of this Templar Archives drop, but some Protoss players that I've played against have persuaded me that DTs are rather good. So I'm not sure. Actually, there's no War Prism, is there? I can't find it. Yes, there's no War Prism, so this is actually going to be very delayed. It's making an Immortal instead. This should be going in with the Archons around about now. And like I said, War Prism is not even coming out, so... a little unfortunate.
He's going for the passive play.
Yeah, maybe not a good idea against Zerg, but MykeMyke, since getting those 50 drones by 5 minutes, has not made another drone. Has in fact lost 2 to building stuff. I'm not sure what. Probably the Evos, which are getting 1-1. So it looks like he's gearing up for a timing attack, but without Baneling speed, that's going to be really tricky to do. And now Baneling speed is never going to finish before Sightstorm does.
And Kira just has a great view of pretty much everything that's going on at the natural, all the army that's come out so far. He knows exactly what it's up against.
I do like the map vision that MykeMyke has though. Oh, didn't see what died there. Oh well. Now this is ballsy. This is very ballsy out of Kira, moving out with all these units against, to be fair, quite a large army, but there's no Banelings. I saw Banelings. Yeah, here they are. They're over here. Back of the third. No Baneling speed even on the way, so that's not going to play a part in this battle, but...
I have no idea how this is going to end up.
It'll depend purely on how good Kira's force fields are.
Yep.
If they're good force fields, then Kira will win. If they're bad, then MykeMyke will win.
Mike's going for the flank. This is actually a good move. This is a really good move.
Kira's not looking.
Oh, look at this with the Banes in the back as well. Oh, just let him use the force fields for a little bit here.
Yeah.
Recall going down. Can save some of it, but this is a good fight for Mike.
Yeah, really good fight for MykeMyke. Now though, he has to... Oh, never mind, he's not taking advantage of it because he's already spent all of his lava on panic lanes. Which is fair enough, to be honest. You can never be too sure.
Yeah,
really,
I guess you can
have that much lava banked up.
Try to do some run-bys while you drone up again here, or just send the whole army and try to drone up.
Yeah, without Baneling speed, trying to fight off creep against this army now is going to be so hard.
But then,
like, there's 9 storms.
The Protoss has a wall. If he could still get hit by these Banelings. Well, if they arrive at some point.
He hasn't really got a wall because he's got his army in front. But oh no, if the Banelings get in now,
exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking. Oh
damn.
Could have been worse for the Protoss player. But
nice. Worse, but it's getting much worse as the Lings are killing all the probes to the third base. So they're now actually about even on work count.
Oh god, this is beautiful.
MykeMyke has a fourth base.
Oh, and he's suddenly MykeMyke is on 70 drones versus 43. He doesn't have any army though.
Yeah, he's got to be careful that he doesn't get killed by a counterattack. He really has to start Baneling speed, but he's just not doing it. Just simply is not doing it.
Maybe so add some Hydras.
Well, yeah, he hasn't even got a Hydra down, has he?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. If Kira goes for a counterattack in the next maybe 2 minutes, maybe not 2 minutes, but like next minute or so, probably will win the game. Because there's just nothing to oppose it.
He might wait. Oh no, he's getting Archon, so he's not waiting for the storm energy. He's probably going for the counter now, yeah?
Yeah, probably. I say 6 Archons is the ideal number, because once you get 6 Archons, you just do what you want.
Yeah, they
Kira is
don't
getting
mind
a
sucking
fleet
up the bailing hits.
beacon. I believe Kira's getting a fleet beacon because they're afraid of maybe lurkers. Because this, you see a lot, they go for like Ling Bane early on, and then they transition into lurkers afterwards once they've done some damage.
Yeah.
That isn't going to be the case here. There's actually a Spire and an Infestation Pit, which looks like quick Broodlords. Which
Oh,
personally...
this is doing a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Damn, 6 drones already, and there's no units to respond. That might actually trigger the attack when
Yep.
Kira realizes there are 4 Lings to defend against 4 Zealots. This is going to be a massacre. Drones.
Well, he's got a base to transfer them to at least.
Yeah, but what happens when Kira realizes, wait, is that all this guy's got? I can just counterattack and win the game. And it's a shame as well, because MykeMyke was doing so well with his droning, but if you see his bank, it's so big.
Yep. I would like to see like 5 hatcheries planted down. Just go mass link, because that's pretty much all that's left here right now.
Yeah. I mean, if he had the Baneling speed, this would be different. If he had a lot more Banelings with Baneling speed, he could take a fight against this army. But right now,
He would have
4
won the
Archons.
previous fight already, I think, if he had the speed
Only
banes.
Storms. Well, if he had the speed banes, he'd have crushed that last fight and probably won the game. But
Yeah.
you know, he didn't, unfortunately. And now, these zealots alone could probably win the game. This massive army will just, yeah, it deletes the game. Thank you for the follow too, FSR.
Straight into the mineral line, these salads.
Yep, no more banelings now. So there's nothing to kill the zealots. They have inferior upgrades, to be fair, but who cares? It's just Lings against this really high-tech Protoss army. There's no way they're going to win. Yep, GG well played is called.
GG.
Kira advances. Yeah, very well played by Kira. Though MykeMyke certainly had his advantages and his opportunities in that game. So I'd say if you're watching this back, MykeMyke, really work on macro hatches, injects, kind of spending all the money that you're making, and going for a higher tech sooner. Because, like, if you watch a pro game, you'll see that a lot of the people who go for like Ling Bane or Roach Hydra straight into Broodlords will get their hive started like 9 minutes or sooner. So I'm not saying you should get it started at the same time, but you should certainly aim to get it maybe a minute and a half later, that kind of thing.